everybody. And just a quick recap of last session. You guys made your way to Mother's Crown. And while you were there, you were informed that, or while discussing with the head of the guard why you were there and what was going on, you were informed of an impending attack by the Karja Raiders. So they asked for your assistance, and you happily obliged to kill some Karja soldiers. And they showed up in pretty large numbers. It was quite the battle. And with some clever usage of a beat of force and the Nora soldiers kind of whittling them down from a distance with their longbows, you managed to succeed. And you captured 3 of the soldiers, including the head of the guard and the extremist that was attempting to rip through the gate suicide style, basically. So after the battle was done, you guys went to, you were invited into the town, and some accommodations were made at the local tavern. And this is where we pick up.
So is this after a long rest?
Yes, this will be after a long rest. It's, the fight was at night. You guys basically slept it off, and it's now, say, about like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. So your spells are all recharged, health is filled back up. You guys are ready for action.
I feel fantastic. How early do people in this place start drinking?
Oh. Jesus.
Everyone's coughing.
Drinking?
Oh, drinking? Nothing's wrong with drinking at 9 o'clock.
I feel like we didn't celebrate enough last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like I wasn't even here for that.
You fought as if in a trance. You were fantastic.
I'd be interested to see in what our captives have to say.
Oh, yes.
And as you say this, a door swings open and Marquise walks in and starts heading back to you.
I'll step up to greet. I'll start heading towards the door after I say that, and then I guess as I open the door, she's there.
Marquise, our comrade at arms.
Yeah.
I'm just in a great mood now.
Good morning,
well.
Marquise.
We do have our hostages outside if you'd like to speak to them. We haven't been able to get much out of them yet, but I do hope with the foes that captured them face to face, they might be a little bit more eager to spill some secrets.
I would very much like to have a conversation with them.
I crack my knuckles behind you.
All right. Well,
I was actually hoping that potentially Dante would specifically like to join me, being how insightful you are.
Yes, of course.
Thank you, dear.
Are we looking to learn from them?
The truth.
Well, I know when
like
I'm
know
not needed.
It's not. You have drinking to do, don't you?
Yes.
But no killing until we have answers. But what are those answers? They were the bandits from the Sun King, just like regular army coming to.
Yeah, they're so he's must be part of Gull Scream, like one of the elite members of the Sun King's militia. Must be an underling, because he kept saying that she wasn't too happy we lost the last wagon of them, we can't screw up, and I'm assuming that my assumption is that the he was referring to is Gull Scream. So I would like to know what she's got planned.
And we're hunting Gull Scream, right? That's one of the people we need to stop.
She will be one of the people we are hunting.
Nice.
We're just
so when we engage her, the prisoners, what do we want to learn? We should have a decisive idea of that.
Well, I think we need to learn what their plan is. where is the next place they're going to be hitting for captives, and what they know in regards to a rebellion and or Argent Sunset.
They
Those are
know
the
of
4
us?
things that. Yes.
You want to know how famous we are?
No, I don't care how famous we are. I
Wait,
want to make
wait,
sure
what's
they
that?
don't
I
actually
thought-
know who we are.
Oh yes, well, infamy could be quite a good thing, especially if we're planning an attack. Okay, so we want to know.
Anonymity is important
What
right
are you,
now.
What are you worried about them finding out who we are? It's not like we have any ties or hostages they can take. All of our
We have-
families are dead.
We don't know that. We don't know that our
Oh.
family is dead. We just don't know where they are. That's why we started this whole mission, brother. But
Oh, that's right.
we do have people back in
We might
Benner.
be okay.
We don't want to work up the authorities against us until we're ready to strike.
Correct.
Maybe I'll let you two handle the interrogation. I think I'll drink with Alex. Let me know
Yeah,
if you need a
come.
bad cop.
Yes, very well.
I'm the bad cop. Get out of here.
You can both be the bad cops.
One of you can be the mouth, but the other no, because Koros. Never mind. Goodbye.
I have a
Just gonna walk
fantastic
out
mouth,
the
I'll
door.
have you know.
I know you do. That's why I stopped talking. Goodbye. I know you're the most charismatic one, brother. I am not foolish.
We will
Best of
call for
luck.
you if we need assistance.
All right.
Excellent.
Well, with that, you can follow me, and I'll lead you right outside.
Okay. So,
I'm going to awkwardly smile at the people as we walk by. Like, hello.
sort
And
of.
they just kind of like raise their glasses to you and continue eating their
I just
breakfast.
kind of like do a small salute.
Here, here.
I will sit with the ones who raise their glasses.
Wait for me.
Zod is going to go outside and he is going to stay near Koros, like just in Koros's general vicinity, but playing in the snow outside like a cat.
Okay.
That's fun.
He's just like pouncing and rolling and spreading his arms out. He's just having a grand old time. He's missing home.
That is an interesting machine you have there. So to save you some time, we have gotten a few little tidbits as to why they were here. You mentioned that there was a collection of previous slaves that they had captured from us, or sorry, previous citizens that they were capturing as slaves. And their caravan ended up getting hit by some adventurers, and their shipment to their shipment was disrupted, and they were basically told to make up the difference. So that's what we know so far, but that's all we've been able to get out of them.
Well, what we can fill in those gaps is that we, pointing at Dante and I, are the adventurers that disrupted their caravan and brought home said captives. So that is why that's how we got here in the first place. We helped the captives get through the mountain pass after we rescued them. She kind of
And-
smiles like, yeah, that's us. Hi.
So she just kind of looks at you surprised, but like surprised that it was you, but at the same time not surprised after seeing what you guys did last night.
Well, in that case, I'll let you two handle this, and we'll sit back and keep watch if they try anything funny.
Thank you very much. I hope to share what we learn with you later, if permitted.
Of course. Please, go ahead.
Okay,
And
so
she just kinda,
these
like,
guys in
steps
front of
back.
us here,
Yep.
these ones here. So I'm gonna walk up to the guy that. Oh, sorry. Yes,
Oh
Dante?
no, I was gonna say I'll allow you to do the talking. I will cast some spells, aid you as you progress through.
When you say this, I'm gonna put a hand on your shoulder and be like, I appreciate you. and I'm just gonna I'm going to walk forward, and I'm going to kind of like I'm assuming the guy that I hogtied is still hogtied.
Yeah, like everybody is basically tied up and like thrown up against the set of rocks here, and just kind of like waiting to see what happens. The extremist is just kind of like still all burnt to shit and just kind of like in and out of consciousness because the pain of being covered in like 50% of his body in burns.
He's probably like coming off of a serious heroin withdrawal.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that they were just outside like this. Zod is instead going to come stand behind us. I thought we were going to be going into a building. So we'll put him there instead. And is the guy that I hogtied conscious or not?
At this point, everybody is conscious. Like it's been long enough that they've all woken up and have been questioned all morning.
How is anyone wounded? I know these enemy guys are pretty messed up. Are our allies all healed up from the battle, or are some of them hurt?
Nope, your allies are basically all healed up and like bandaged and stuff like that. They're in good shape.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to walk up to the guy I took captive, and I'm going to stand in front of him with my fingers kind of just like touching at the tips, like resting in front of me gently, and be like, "Greetings and salutations. Would you perchance like to have a conversation?"
I believe you should indulge her, and I'll begin casting a spell. I'll cast Zone of Truth on all three of them. So all three of these guys have to make a charisma saving throw against me. I think it's 15. Where's my sheet? It's 14. If they fail, they cannot intentionally say a lie.
Okay.
Oh, that captain.
Yeah, so the captain seems to be unaffected by your spell, but you just kind of see like the other two, their eyes just kind of like glaze over, like kind of like they get like a big smile on their face, and like their eyes kind of start like sparkling, like it's like they're just really happy to see you all of a sudden.
As I finish the ritual casting, and a 15-foot circle kind of glows around them, and I can see the captain resisting, I'm going to cast Silvery Barbs on him. So he has to re-roll the charisma throw.
Okay.
All right. So and then I give Sazellum advantage on her next ability check or attack.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh my God, it's Nathaniel.
No, I use my reaction to counter. Blue magic. Sorry, go on.
Once I see, can I see this glow, or is it just Dante that sees it?
So I pictured it as just like a circle that kind of glows and then disappears.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just kind of see like a bit of a flash, and then you kind of see everybody's face soften a little bit when they look at Dante, like they're just like, "Ooh."
Okay, so when I see that look, I'm going to be like, "Oh, excellent."
And then the middle guy tries to fight back, but then a flash shoots out from me, hits him in the eyes, and then he fumbles too.
Excellent. Captain.
It's like on New Guy when he does that, like the crazy eyes, like whoosh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No.
I love that reference.
Okay, so we're going to start with your name. What do they call you? Besides captain? Besides that? Ah, I see. Well, it is in your best interest to answer me completely when I ask questions because, well, I'm not the one being detained. But we'll come back to that.
So
Can you confirm whether or not...
Sorry. At the end, the creature is affected and aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would...
I know.
Okay. Sorry. I just want to make sure.
That's why. That's...
Oh. You got to get him talking.
Yeah,
you got to trick him.
Yeah. Right then. So Gullscream is pretty mad at you. I heard based on your shouting on the battlefield, that you made a pretty big mistake, right? And you were trying to rectify it, but it seems like you made another really big mistake, right?
Yeah, it wasn't me that made the mistake.
Well,
I just had to clean up the mess of somebody else.
Well, it looks like now it's your mess too, right? Because I mean, you're here tied up and on the ground, not doing what you were supposed to be doing. So I mean, it's one thing. But anyway, I digress.
How
So obviously
observant of
she's.
you.
I know. Thank you so much. This is so kind. But we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about you and how much trouble you're going to be when I send you back to Gulfscream.
He may be being
nothing in-
sarcastic, but he actually can't tell a lie. He is obviously impressed by your observational skills.
Oh.
That's
Well,
just being truthful. Truth magic is just one of my many talents.
Okay. But how mad do you think she'll be when you go back by yourself with nothing and no one? No captives, no soldiers.
Who's to say I'll even go back? I know what waits for me.
Well, let's say I drop you off instead. How's that? If I drop you right in front of, how's that gonna go for you? Really?
How's that going to go for you? You have no
She
idea
won't say.
what she's capable of.
She won't say. So Zelma's just standing there, her fingers still touching in front of her. She's calm posture. She's not moving. She's just smiling. So she won't see me. That's fine. I'm gonna drop you off. I didn't say anything about presenting myself. I say she does more than put your head on a pike. So I'll give you a free bargain. Marquise, do you have a jail? Anywhere in New Orleans?
We do. We can keep them at Mother's Watch for now. That's probably the closest. You mentioned earlier that you were heading towards Mother's Heart. That it's the closest town to Mother's. Well, closest town to us. You'll be passing. It'll be on your way.
Well, that's okay. But if he decides to answer us truthfully and, cooperate, would you be opposed to sending him to jail rather than execution?
You have no idea what these guys have done to our people. They are asking for quite a
I'm
bit.
aware. We'll get back to that.
It will depend on the information that you can gather from him. If he's worth keeping alive or not.
I'm going to look at the captain as Marquise is saying this and be like, there's your answer. Now, we can execute you publicly in front of everyone for your crimes and you have your penance start immediately, or we can send you to jail where you'll live quietly, where Gulfscream will not know where you and start your penance there. Where is she going to hit next? He doesn't answer?
Yeah, he just stares at you.
I'm going to give a low whistle. And Zod's going to stalk up behind me, and I'm going to step to the side.
Okay. I mean, you're going to try and
Zod's going to step on his leg. Nope. Zod's going to step on his leg.
Yes.
And crush it.
Yes. Crush those bones.
God take that.
I'll roll a strength. I'll roll a roll if you want, but that's what he's going to do. Is he's going to walk up and step on his leg.
I mean, it's going to hurt either way, but yeah, roll like a strength check for Zod to see if he actually breaks it. No, so you basically, he just like stomps on his foot. Basically, it hurts. It's like, like a kid stomping on someone's toes as a bit.
Oh
like,
no!
It hurts, but and he's
So
always like, ah. But that's about
step
it.
1. Step 2 is your tibia. Step 3 is your fibia. Step 4 is your pelvis. And step 5 is your throat.
He just sits there
Where
looking
is
at you.
Gulscream going to hit next?
What I can tell you is that she doesn't tell her plans to anybody until they have to go out.
Where do you think she's going to attack next? You must have some inclination as a general.
She doesn't
As
care.
a captain?
She doesn't see the Nora as people. She'll attack any one of these villages, whatever is easiest to access. She's not necessarily going to stick with Nora. She might go up to Banuk. She might go see the Oseram. There's plenty of people that she could be capturing right now.
And she sent you to attack here as though she does not care. It's sad, really.
Well, especially since she expected so much from you.
I'm replaceable. I know that.
We know that.
And you're willing to accept that? Why would you fight for a leader that doesn't seem to care about you?
If you've seen what she's capable of, you would not take her this lightly.
Oh, we're no, by no means take our casualness as us taking her lightly. We're taking you lightly because, well, you can't do shit. But you know, we know she's a force to be reckoned with. We know quite a bit, actually. Which leads us to the next. What do you know about a rebellion? Zod takes another step. Zod takes another step and pushes more. Applies more. Do you want me to roll again?
Yeah, just see how much damage you're doing to him.
I'm gonna get all the shitty rolls because I'm rolling
so
as myself and not Zod.
This is like more of like a kick to the shin, where it's just like, oof, ouch, my bones, but doesn't really actually do anything. He's gonna have a bruise.
Okay.
Of rebellion.
And he doesn't.
I mean, we know it's obvious that there's going to be people fighting back. I mean, I don't know what is it that you want to know about this rebellion?
Whatever you know.
I know that it's been around for about 1.5 years. I know that they're secretly trying to take over or remove the Sun King from power, obviously. Do we know who's behind it? I don't. I know that there's people scattered throughout the world here that are a part of it, but we also have people who are trying to sniff these people out. So that's what I know. There's not a whole lot that I know. I'm more focused on my men and my orders.
And do you know who hit your caravan?
Oh, it could have been just a band of mercenaries. I mean, there are a few skilled mercs in the area that we hire from time to time. Perhaps they were bored and looking for whatever we were carrying. It was more than just people.
Well, what else were you carrying?
Well, I mean, we had goods. Like, it's not just people we take. We take food, we take water, we take valuables, whatever we want to. I mean,
So you pillage and murder as you please. You go through these lands and take what you want and do as you please, and you think this is what, okay, in the name of your deity, your sun god. You think that suddenly your king tells you this is okay, and you as a human being, I'm assuming that's what you are, right? He's human? John?
Yes.
He's human?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, you as a human being think that your behavior is acceptable. You think that it's okay to take and prey on the weak, the sick, and the old. You think that that's acceptable?
As much as I admire your grandstanding here, I do whatever it takes. You know, Cargelans have been getting attacked by these machines. They become violent all of a sudden. We're doing what it takes to prevent
Have you
that.
tried figuring out what is causing it instead? Because
so
clearly,
like
your sun god is not in control.
like, do I believe he's telling the truth throughout this, John?
Well, he has to, right?
Okay.
Like, he can't lie at this point, so he can be vague, but he can't lie. So
Gotcha. Okay, so I still think he grips this spell. Okay, sorry, go on. Since then, I kind of like pull you aside for a second. Sidebar.
Okay.
I have more spells. I can charm him, but it won't last long if we really want to answer something. But I believe he's being truthful. Everything he's saying, it
I
doesn't
don't
seem
think
to know
he
much
knows.
value.
Yeah, I don't think he knows enough to be of use.
Like perhaps some weakness to the main person's fortress, or somebody who is unhappy who would maybe betray her, or something like that. I don't know.
How much time will we have? Because those are both very good questions. What is it? What is the the fortress's weak point? What is Day Tower's weak point? And who is her weakest ally? Weakest, strongest ally would be the next best question. But I think the weakness within the fortress itself would be our ticket in if we decided to go in. I know we're not planning just yet because we're not quite there, but when it's time, it would be good to know where the weakness of the building is.
Yeah.
So I think that's our number one question.
5 minutes with the zone of truth.
Okay.
Right,
so,
but yeah, I have fast friends as well, so I can like full on charm him to do things in my power for an hour as well. Just as long he'll undertake to perform any service or activity as long as you ask it in a friendly manner, to the best of his ability. I can make that happen.
I will have Zod take a few steps back and kind of just monitor the situation.
But as long as he's just telling the truth, we can get a little bit more out of him.
Okay. Did you need to cast that thing before I ask questions, or just keep going?
Just keep going. I just mean, like, the fast friends one will actually make him do what we want and give up anything we want, but I'm pretty sure we're getting what we need right now.
Which is not much, but yeah. Okay. So I turn back to the captain, and I'm gonna ask him, what is Day Tower's weakest point?
He just looks at you like, you expect me to actually answer this?
Yes.
Okay.
If you expect to make it out of here alive, I think that's a good start. Yes. Can I intimidate him?
I think you should tell us.
I don't think you want us to go and get our muscle.
Yeah.
It's like Alex is like watching through the window.
I just hear Alex yell like something rowdy in the bar. I don't know if you remember our large barbarian friend with the battle axe, but he would happily come out here and behead you if you aren't willing to share at least that much with a master that clearly gives nothing for you.
That would be
Where is the
mercy
weak
compared
point?
to what Gulfstream would be doing to me. So please bring him out.
We are not going to decapitate you. Dante, you're
Oh.
too sweet to offer that such kind death.
I could use a
No,
stick. It wouldn't be
we're-
clean.
Exactly. It's because I'm sorry, I'm hearing voices in my head that aren't actually there.
Like maximum Breton right now, guys. Help!
You guys have
so
the.
this is what's gonna help.
You guys
Go
have
ahead,
the
John.
Doritos, so you can.
Oh, yeah.
Listen.
Well.
While I'm standing in front of him, can I use the Dorito to scan him for any valuables? Actually, never mind. I already did that. I
I'm
already
gonna call
already
to
robbed him.
Koros and Alex on the Dorito. If
Anyways, I'm
you
going
would like
to.
come out with your weapons ready, we could
Yes.
possibly use you.
I'm already here. I'm watching through the window.
I see you. Yes, I wait.
Captain,
I'll finish my drink.
Captain, you're gonna
bow
want to
to
answer
my
me.
new friends and leave.
Shh, Koro, shush.
I'm
It's
gonna-
getting good.
I'm gonna repeat my question,
We've been called.
Captain. What is Day Tower's weak point? And who is Gulfstream's strongest but weakest alliance? Like, who's the strongest person she knows that she has the weakest alliance with?
Yeah,
And I expect a response. I have
just
advantage on
kind
my next roll.
I
Right?
mean, yeah, technically. Silvery
Okay.
Barbs works on your next thing, but I don't know how long it lasts or whatever the spell.
Okay.
And also, I
I
cleared
have
my
something
token,
to
but I
add.
want to like catch Koros as he's like coming around the corner with his weapons, and I'll be like, I need you to intimidate him. I'm in way over my head.
No, this man. I think
As
I
you
have
say
an
this-
idea.
No violence just yet.
Oh, I'm not a barbarian. That's all right.
What's the
Marquise,
fun in that?
I think if
So
he's
within
not willing
1
to
minute, so that would
cooperate,
have stated the Silvery Barbs only gives you advantage for the next 1 minute.
okay, so it's already gone. Marquise, I don't think he's willing to work with us.
Yeah, cut his eyes out.
Can I make?
No, I think
an address
execution
to
is
this
what he's
man?
hoping for.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
you cut his eyes out, that'll torture him. He can't see, and then he'll have.
Then he has
think-
nothing to fear.
Then cut his hands, and he can't touch himself.
Let me say
Then he has
something.
no reason to. Go ahead.
Maybe I regret
Say,
getting them involved.
if it seems like the best case for you is death, I feel like maybe we're offering the wrong reward. Because I feel like you can either rot in a jail cell and die, or you can take the headman's axe. All of that would be extremely dishonorable. I think if you give us what we want to know, we will give you a warrior's death. And you'll never have to see your mistress or your Sun King ever again. And you can die with a weapon in your hands. I think that's as good of a deal as I'm willing to offer a man such as you. And I want to persuade.
Yes, you could do a persuasion.
Okay, and I want to guidance myself too. I think that gives me a little extra something.
Something.
A little something. That's a D4 in addition. Okay. 17.
Sorry for guidance.
Oh, so the guidance was a D4 on top of it. And that's my
You
persuasion.
just don't have the. I was just looking at the sheet on Roll20.
right.
It doesn't have it.
Doesn't have it? Oh, you're right. It doesn't have it. I thought I had it. It's all right. It is a 16 then. I forgot to add my proficiency. I don't know. I thought I
16
had
plus
that.
3 then? Or 17 plus 3?
No, it's 13 plus 3, so it's 16 altogether. Why did
Oh,
I think I
okay.
had that shit? Okay.
13 plus 3, eh?
Your goblin has gotten.
Oh. My brain.
Yeah. Oh.
Are you thinking of Bravo?
Yeah.
But
So
cast guidance on you next time.
okay, so without guidance, it's just 13
It's 16.
or 16. Okay. Okay, so yeah, he just kind of looks at you and says,
I appreciate your offer, but I choose death. As dishonorable as it comes, at the end of the day, it makes no difference. My soul passes on. With
And
or
what if it
without a blade
doesn't?
in my hands.
So
I
death
What if
was
it
the
doesn't?
reward. We're talking about rotting in a jail cell or returning to the Sun King for death by their hands.
No, he wants to die. He's going to
Okay.
die regardless, whether he stays with us or he goes there. He knows he's going to die. He needs to not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, okay. New approach. I'm going to stab him in the femur
Oh,
with the tip of my spear. And
Wait, I want to
thank
do
God. I
that.
can't
I'm about
watch.
to say something, and I'm like, oh, I kind of like catch my words in my, and I'm like, nope, that's.
oh, look, guys. It's +8 now.
Oh my God.
I was about to
All
say.
right.
I'm gonna
It's
stab him
elevated.
right in his femoral artery,
I want to
and I'm
take
gonna
you
leave the
aside.
blade there.
I want to take you aside, out of earshot of this general, and I want to say, like, is this what we've become? Are we
Yes.
torturing?
Yes.
Are we torturing now?
I fully turned and walked away when we started doing that. But who are you talking to?
I took Ciselum.
Oh, okay. I turn back. I see him breathing.
Are you pulling the spear?
No, I'm not gonna undo what you did, but I'm gonna question.
I was gonna
morality
say.
in this moment. I want to check you here.
Oh, you guys are
It's
lame-o.
one
This is fun.
or the man.
Alex goes and like fucking twists the spear.
Yeah, just
One does not outweigh the many.
I run up to Alex. How close to death is this dude?
I mean, he's pretty close to death. Like, you guys practically killed him and just chose to knock him out instead. And he's just been sitting in the cold all night. So, like, he's not doing too hot.
All right. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him and keep him alive with the spear in him.
yes, and then we can torture him some more.
Oh God.
You guys are
Not
ruining
what
my
I'm doing
entire
yet.
point. I'm gonna stop Dante.
What?
Because
You can kill him in cold blood.
Well, yes, we can.
I'm not going to kill him. Alex, shut up. I'm not going to kill him. Would you just let me? Please.
Yes, of course. I take a step back, kind of like I'm thoroughly confused about what to do. Just like looking at everyone. Look at Koros. I'm like, shake my head. Like, I don't know what to do here.
And I'm not pulling
we
it out.
condone
I'm
our
leaving it.
enemies for actions such as these. To see you do them too, I can't watch this. And I leave. If you will not be dissuaded.
I'm gonna take a step back and watch cautiously. So you stopped my spell casting. I guess you ran back and like caught me as I'm doing it.
I didn't let go of the spear because if I let go of the spear, it was coming out of his leg because it would have fallen over.
Okay, so then I
So
guess I
you
run
pulled me
over
by,
to,
like-
heal him, and you're like, no, I'm doing this. So I'll take
I
that.
was just like, hold on. Hold on.
All right. So much tension.
So I'm leaving it and I'm looking at him. Why do you race towards the end?
And instead of answering, he goes to pull the spear out of his leg.
I cast
So-
Cure Wounds at a level 2.
So hardcore.
The fuck is happening?
I don't know.
That's the point! I wanted to see what he did in response to what. That's why I stopped you. I wanted to see what he did. I had Cure Wounds prepped. It's
Is the
checked on
spear
my
still
sheet and
in him?
everything. He pulled the spear out of his leg. He used his cuffed hands to pull the spear out, and the second he did, I did level 2 cure wounds. Let me just pull this out.
So, how much health?
It's 2d8 plus your wisdom modifier or spellcasting.
10.
Okay. Yeah, and so you see like wounds closing all over him. He looks in better shape than he did before, but he's still looking a little rough from the previous evening.
Rough.
Why do you race towards the end?
Because I know what's waiting for me if I don't.
There is nothing waiting for you anymore. You no longer get to make the decision on what happens next. In fact, I won't be either. Neither will any of us
Oh.
non-Nora people. What you did to these Nora, you killed their people. You didn't kill my people, you killed their people. And you took their people. And you stole from their people. And you pillaged. And God knows you probably raped as well. So we are not going to make this decision. You've decided your own fate, and you've chosen death, and that is perfectly fine. Your God will not greet you on the other side. Because you were a coward. You are a coward. You chose the easy way. You chose racing to the end instead of being the person you could have been. Marquise, I give them to you. And
All right, so she walks forward and pulls her dagger out and puts it near his throat.
I am in the bar.
All right, and anyways, she puts her dagger up to his throat and says,
Take him to Mother's Watch. We will store him there. I have an idea.
and then you see the Nora soldiers basically take the three of them and start heading towards the exit, like towards the south exit.
Nope.
Zella goes with them.
I was moving to a table, and then the screen suddenly shifted, and my I went with it.
Quite the jump.
Yeah.
And then she turns to Dante and Alex and says,
Follow me into the bar. I have an idea that you might like.
and she walks in and finds Zellum at the table.
Cezellum's hands are like around a mug of water, shaking. But as soon as she sees Marquise walking in, she puts her hands under the table.
Well, that was weird.
Yes.
Okay,
Quite unsettling.
so
I had to know if he was.
I have a plan based on some of the things that you were saying and his willingness to die. You mentioned bringing him to Gulfstream. You also mentioned something about this fast friends thing where you can charm him to do whatever you want.
I think he was just whispering that to me. I don't think you actually heard that.
Well, I mean, if she was nearby, I was doing it on a sidebar. I was just making sure the prisoners really couldn't read. But...
That's fair.
Whatever this fast friends is, I have an idea. I assume that the four of you are planning on eventually taking on this full screen woman, correct?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Look at the others. I believe so, yes.
I say, when you do, come here and fetch me, and we will bring that captain along with us. If you can charm him to walk in and face her and catch her off guard, we might be able to get the jump on her.
That is a good plan, actually. I mean, it clearly seemed like he was hiding something. Knew a bit about the base's defenses.
We've lost too many, Nora. I want to see the light leave her eyes.
Very well. If we are
You are
doing this
not
for
the
correct
only
people,
one
then
calling for blood.
Blood, 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 blood.
All the clans call for blood. All of the clans are plagued like you are. People are snatched from their sleep, their homes, their families, their tribes. Like you, were pillaged and kidnapped, and everyone. There's not a single person who is not Karja, or even the Karja, who has not lost somebody to the Sun King's fanatics.
obviously we all want to see the end of the Sun King. And when we're ready to lay the assault on his generals, we will come back and engage you for this plan. At least, I think we can all agree on that. I look at my party.
Yes.
I nod.
I appreciate it. We need to see an end to this, and I would love to be a part of it. I don't want to sit by the sidelines and watch as our people get taken away and have their problems dealt entirely by an outside group. Not that I don't trust you, but it feels like we need to play at least a small part in this.
And we would welcome your aid regardless. And I think we would do good work together.
Who would we speak to if we wanted to fortify our alliance?
You mean create a formal agreement with the Norfolk?
I don't see why the Nora and the Banuk and the Osram should not stand as one. 3 separate tribes standing as one against Sundom. I'm certain that not all Karja feel the same way about the Sun King, but I think at least if us outliers agreed and became friends, actual friends, not fast friends, that we would be better off. Like you, I'm certain there are others who wish to see WotSK and the other elite fall.
Well, your idea to head to Mother's Heart seems like it's going to take you to the right place. You're going to want to speak to the High Matriarchs. But you would consider a ruler of our people. Seek out Tirsa. She is the most open-minded of the 3. And if you can convince her, we may be able to get through this battle with allies. I don't have my hopes up. We've been beaten and bloodied too much. We've become a little bit isolationist, and you're lucky you've been so helpful, because we would not have opened our doors to you so easily otherwise.
Well, we've been all a little quiet within our own people. Maybe it's time that we raise our voices. And I'm going to stick my hand out to shake her hand.
Okay, and she
like offer her to, and I'm going to give her like a firm grip. I'd be like, this.
She goes in and gives you like the Beastmaster like handshake, like forearm to forearm
Yep,
kind of
I'm
thing.
doing it. I'm like I'll go full Beastmaster with her. Yep. Yep.
Feels right.
And I'll give her a nod, and then I think I'll Marquise, would you mind if we spent a day or so just gathering ourselves and supplies before?
Of course. You're definitely going to want to see Gifford. He was the one that provided you the rings you needed for your spell. And,
Gifford, yes.
Yeah, he runs the general store. He's a very kind man. Money does drive him a little bit, so be wary. And one thing I will request, so we have had a couple of disappearances as well. You had mentioned you had come across some at Hunter's Gathering, right? I would appreciate
Yes.
it if you took some time to see if there were any similarities between their disappearance and ours. We just can't we can't wrap our heads around it. It's nothing like we've seen before.
We would be happy to look into this matter for you while we are here. I guess that's it for now, and we just go around town.
Kind of do your thing.
Is that that was basically it? Just like she asked us to check things out, and then we're good.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk to her about?
Nah, I'm good, bro.
No. I think so.
Karos?
No, I'm fine.
Are you averting my gaze?
I'm a little bit sullen after what happened.
Yeah, I'll explain my motives later. I know. I owe you explanation. Anyways, I'm going to go to the store. Because we haven't actually stopped at one of these stores yet, and I need to know what the Nora have. And then, Marquise, quick question before I walk out the door. Do you have a blacksmith in town?
I apologize, but we do not. The closest blacksmith you'll find will be in Mother's Watch. They have a very small one. But if you're looking for anything of particular value, you're better off seeing the Grand Forge in Mother's Heart.
I was just hoping to borrow a little space. I guess I'll have to make my own. Thank you kindly. And I'm going to head over to Guilford's. Jesus.
Yeah, me too. I need to get some arrows.
I'm gonna go find a clearing and just practice my blade for a bit to cool off. Do some light training while you're shopping.
Just like chopping the air.
Yeah, just going through the sword patterns.
Katas.
I will go with Koros and sit cross-legged somewhere nearby and meditate. At least try to.
Are you guys gonna touch tips?
Maybe. Are you jealous?
A little bit, but that's okay.
All right. I sit with my back against this tree, trying to concentrate, and then half blaming Koros for not letting me concentrate. But it's not
You
your
said
fault.
like
Internally
big
strong.
heavy blades swinging around.
Okay, so how do I use the store inventory button?
So I will just click it. So yeah, in the chat, there is a picture of Gifford, and if you click on the link, it should pull open the inventory of the store.
Oh, nice.
That's fun.
Oh, okay. You sell
There's
a
an
desk?
external link.
You sell desks?
He
that's
is
what
a
you
general
need, right?
store.
Wait, what do you do?
Yeah, it keeps just
Just
opening.
click on the word inventory.
Oh, okay. Let's look at the picture.
What? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Does he not?
Sees you two walk in.
And this is, welcome. I hope things went well for you last evening.
Oh my God!
Looks
It's
like
the
we were
general.
successful.
I'm sorry, you lost me at Waka Waka.
Put him in irons.
Welcome,
The
you
general's
fool.
escaped and he started a general store.
I'm so sorry. All I heard was Waka Waka, and then my brain's like, what?
Well, guess what? He sells
I'm
blaze
so
cans,
sorry.
too.
Yes, well, I'm actually looking at the echo shells. So Gifford, how do you feel about making some deals here today? We're here for some shopping.
That's what I'm here for.
So I just
What
want
did you have in
to.
mind?
Well, I like your echo shells. I think these could be interesting.
Oh, they can
So
pack a punch.
I would like you to put those aside for us. I think those blaze canisters would be wonderful. And Scroll of Thunder.
That's the move that Xavius uses to save your life.
I know. It's that's a lovely move that you have there in an alternate universe. I'm just trying to see what kind of magic it is.
Man, I know I'm getting tired when I start like giggling about buying out the imaginary store. Like giggling to myself, I'm like, what am I doing? I can buy all the fish.
Okay.
They're real cheap.
I'm gonna put that. I don't want that. I'm not gonna take the
Every
scroll of
fish hook you
Thunder
have,
Step.
please. I'm going to create a barrel of monkeys.
Then I feel bad about the imaginary people that I've left without fish hooks.
What does a fire opal do?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask.
On the fire opal, he just holds it up. He's like, it's just really pretty.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Unfortunately, really pretty is not what we're here for.
She'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take 5, please.
You're buying that?
No.
He's only got one.
I was gonna say, how much money do you have?
Oh, don't worry about that, sweet cheeks.
All right.
Wink.
What are you buying?
Arrows, but I only see crossbow bolts.
Oh, well, just give me a second here. I've got a few things I keep in the back for depending on who's coming through. So.
What kind of weapons are you hiding?
They're unlike the customer.
Roll for investigation for weapons?
Who, me?
No, me.
Well,
I'll roll for investigation for weapons.
the weapons aren't out. Like he's running to the back.
Oh,
Closes the door.
gotcha.
Roll for rubbish.
Roll for stealth to follow him.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so he comes back.
SP, JP.
And yeah, so he comes back with like a bundle of arrows. He's like,
I've got 20 arrows here. 5 copper apiece. We'll do just fine.
I want all of them. How much for all of them?
5 times 20.
I'm not.
5 times 2 is.
That would be a single gold for all 20 of them.
Okay, I'll buy them. One gold to you, good sir.
Got yourself a deal.
Give me those 20.
Damn,
20
I should have swooped in and bought all the arrows.
You all do seem like some capable adventurers. I do have a few things that like I said, I try to keep for special occasions. So
Well, I would love to see it.
Yes.
so yeah, and then he runs back again, like just kind of like scurries on back because he's like ooh.
Ooh, more people to rip off.
Yeah. He comes out with this weird looking jug, and kind of like a bag that has a bunch of like symbols and like weird little markings on it.
Can
and,
I
a simple
see
key.
I'd like to see the bag.
For sure. You can store. This thing can store a lot more than it looks.
And he hands it over to you, and it is a bag of holding.
Yes! Yes! How much for the bag?
I mean, these don't come by very often. I probably part with it for about 500 gold.
500. And then I'm just gonna kind of look at mine and be like, I don't quite agree that these don't come by too often. Just kind of joking. But anyways, I'm not quite ready to let this go, so I'm gonna keep looking. And what was the key?
This here is something called a mystery key. So basically, the way it works is that you've got you can just try it on just about any door, and that's got like a 1 in 20 chance of just unlocking it. Once you do, it just kind of disappears out of your hand. So it's a single use, but there's a 1 in 20 chance it'll unlock any door. And this here,
It's a jug of
Pulls
alchemy.
out, he pulls out the jug,
this thing's great for making sandwiches.
and then he speaks into it, and it just fills up with
Mayo.
mayonnaise.
Ew.
And he just like pulls out a loaf of bread and starts like slapping mayonnaise on it.
Yeah, alchemy jug. Hey, Koros. I'm gonna talk to him through the focus. Koros, I know you're mad at me right now, but I would really appreciate your talents of communication.
What? Oh, you
Your
want to hack?
persuasion? Yeah. Please. I know you're
Come
mad at
on,
me.
bro. Come on, bro. Be a bro for me, at least.
I'll just sheath the blade. I'll wave to Dante as I head over to the shop. Okay.
You do know I have a level 9 persuasion, so you don't really need Koros.
Yeah, she's actually better at me. Holy God.
Well, two is better than one, and some. I always love me some inspiration.
Perhaps we should still go
But
for it to
I'm
prevent
gonna
any bloodshed.
I'm going to nudge Alex and like kind of gesture to the bag.
Hey, about that bag there. That looks pretty interesting. What else can it do?
Well, I mean, it stores quite a bit of goods and stuff like that. I used to keep it for all my excess stock, but we don't have people coming through quite as often anymore.
So you're saying it's a used bag. It does have a little wear and tear. I can see a little, fraying here. I mean, 500. Come on, man. Cut us a deal. It's used. We saved you.
$4. 400.
Come on.
Maybe they don't need me after all. This sounds.
How about
Brother, don't go.
how about
Don't go.
how about this? How
As you
about
try
this?
to leave Koros, I grab your wrist and like give you pleading eyes.
We sell it to us for 350. At least it's the least you could do for us.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my.
350 is a tad too low for me. It's I mean, I can come down on the price. I can go 475, but 350 is a little.
How about 400?
Persuasion again.
I'll try to roll persuasion.
Vouch for me. We need this.
Come on.
He looks in and sees like this towering figure just kind of like walking through the door. He's like, oh.
You know he's only 1 inch taller than I am, right?
Yeah, but he's
I'm
also
much thicker.
built. Yeah.
I see you eyeing my friend up here. Yes, this is my friend Koros. Nice lad. Nice.
I haven't quite cleaned the bloodstains off my clothes yet.
That makes it better, okay?
So I just like come in here and be like, "Are you giving my sister a hard time? Like, we just saved this town."
No, don't.
I want to do is do a persuasion and be like, "And we aim to save many more. Will you please help us?"
Yeah,
My
you
face
heard
is
him.
beet red, but I'm like, oh my god, I'm beat red now.
I mean, how can you say no to this
Are you
big
giving my
movable
sister a hard
puppy?
time? Beat red.
All right. Persuasion 16.
Come on!
The lowest I can go is 450. I mean, this is already a bargain at 500. I didn't even put any markup on the price for you. I'm losing money on this.
How about for the bag and for the echo shells? I'll give you 500. The 3 echoes.
So bag for 425. All right, I suppose I can part ways.
Great. And I'm gonna buy those 2 blaze canisters for $250 as well.
And then like you bust out like your second wallet.
I pull out the silver purse from my bag of holding, and I count out 250 silvers, and then I put that away, and then I'm gonna pull out the gold piece, the gold pouch, and take out 500 and put that away.
And he just kind of like looks at you, like already having a bag of holding, and it's like,
You're gonna want to be careful. You're definitely not gonna want to put that bag inside your bag.
Oh, it's not. It's not. I'm gonna go.
Warning.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna go back to the room, and this bag, the bag attached to me, is no longer gonna be a thing. Don't worry about it.
Yo, what happens when you put a bag in a bag?
You
curious
ruin
now.
the
Has anybody ever
universe.
done that
Wow.
before?
Dante sitting outside witnesses the entire building just sucked into a black hole.
Where did they go?
new storyline.
Yeah.
We're now in the microverse.
Okay, so sorry, I'm just adding things, and then you're gonna see like a pep in her step, and she's like, "Okay, I'm going back to the room, guys. See you later. Be right back." And like she's gonna rush to the room.
I just like chuckle and smile at the ground and like, Zelm has her toys.
And I'm going to transfer everything from my bag of holding into the new bag of holding, and then I'm going to dispel my bag.
All right.
And I will get back to you. Someone else do something while I pick my next item.
Alex,
We're
care to
just gonna
practice your sword play?
Oh,
Use a sparring
you
point.
know I always do.
Yes.
Wink.
Sounds like enthusiasm. Over my head.
All right.
Oh god.
Well, that was a positively fine cackle you have there.
It was a giggle.
Well, I'm glad you're all in such fine spirits.
Yeah, why? It was such a good morning. We got to do some torture. We got to kill some guys.
Yeah,
Couldn't
the
get any
torture.
better.
We didn't kill
Everybody
anyone.
said the sound of torture.
Yesterday, did we not?
That was yesterday, and that was out of necessity.
Well, that's still a good time.
Again.
Yes.
I'm with Alex
Good.
on this one. Taking life in battle is a glorious enterprise.
It was a fun time. All right,
It can
let's
be
play
just
some
fine.
cards. Let's go to the bar and play some cards.
You know what?
Oh,
might
can
be
we
just
can we
what I need.
retcon that? I asked him if he had any shields for sale.
She runs back,
You're-
grabs shields.
You're asking him if he has shields?
Yeah.
Oh, like from his little
Inventory.
secret stash?
Yeah.
He brought out everything that was in his secret stash.
So no shields. All right. Well, thank you, anyways.
And yeah, I was gonna say now's a good time to probably take a break.
I think you still have my shield.
I do. I totally intend to give that back to you. I just haven't. We haven't done that yet.
That's okay. Hang on to it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well.
It's fine.
Well, why? Thank you, because that definitely really helps me.
This is how I roll. Take it.
I will borrow it.
Yeah.
With the
borrow
promise
it.
to return it.
Sounds good.
Okay.
No, Dante,
Bathroom
if
break.
if Alex happens to start a fight in that bar, we can break the legs off a stool and you'll have yourself a buckler again.
Okay.
It'll all
Can't
be
wait.
heat of the moment and all that, of course.
Yes, of course. Well, don't break a chair on my account. If it comes up, then thank you.
I got you, Dante.
I appreciate that.
All right. Let's do a quick 10-minute bathroom break, and then we'll continue on.
Sounds
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. We still on our break? I guess so.
Indeed.
Awesome, awesome. Hey. What, bud?
Did it.
Oh my god, Lydia, you know what happened today?
What?
I was cooking and I opened the fridge and the catnip, like a jar of catnip, was on top of the fridge.
It fell off.
But it fell off all over the floor. Like the whole jar all over the floor. And I was trying to prevent Ori from like rolling in it. And so I took the vacuum, vacuumed it, but I guess the residue was still on the floor. So he was just like rubbing his face and rolling around on the floor. I was like, you're weird.
Oh my god.
That's the sucky thing about you not coming to my house though on the Thursday.
Me? Yeah.
You
Well,
won't
it's because I can't, like, the car place is closed at 5. I finished work at 5. So, like, the only time I could pick up the car is, like, 8 a.m. the next morning. That's why I'm going, like, 8 a.m. And then there's no way that I'll make it to Toronto before noon. So, yeah.
Yeah, Christina's just gonna spend the night at my house. Like she told me that she's like, well, I don't feel weird sitting at your house by myself and with your husband, so I'm okay coming early. And I was like, all right.
There you go.
I told her, as long as you and Trevor pack the car up, including my stuff, I'm good. Because I probably won't get home until 10:30.
Yeah, that's gonna be a long day.
Yeah, but yeah, it'll be exciting, and Christina and I can pick up some drinks. Like, what kind of drinks do you like?
I'm real simple. Vodka and juice works for me.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
like, I was gonna bring vodka too, and I was gonna bring a bottle of wine.
Oh, you and Christina, you both love wine.
returned.
She likes wine too.
Hello.
Hello.
I like white wine. White wine's delicious.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
that's a
is.
white girl thing, though.
It's fine. I am a white girl. It's fine.
Not upset or anything.
I'll drink more than wine when it comes time to like drink, you know. But like if we're having like a nice dinner, a glass of wine is always nice.
Oh no, man, we
Or
get
sake.
like
Sake's great too.
Oh, I love sake, but I'm a gin girl. I found recently that I really like gin. So
I'm not a huge fan of gin, but like some of the gin smashes are okay, but some of them are just bleh.
Oh, I love making like gin mojitos and like a whole bunch of different type of gin mixed drinks.
There's a place in town that I had like a gin, strawberry gin something, and it just tasted like sweet fresh fruit. And oh my god, did I chug that like in like 2 drinks by accident? I was like, oops. Oops. You're too good. Oops.
Time to go for one more.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no. Christina and I, she tries to keep up with me, but I'm a big girl. She's small, and she has no, like, she says she doesn't have hangovers, but man, she's tired and exhausted the next morning.
Yeah, that comes with drinking.
Oh, and she
Tends to
wants to do
happen.
pottery.
Welcome back, Nick.
Hello.
Yeah, she said she wants to do pottery on the Friday
That's cool.
because they have a pottery store there.
Oh, like a paint your own thing?
No, like make your own pottery.
Oh, shit. Cool.
Spin it and everything.
That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
I think so. I don't know. Her and her husband made one. They made cups or something like that.
Oh.
Everyone back now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I've
right.
So, yeah.
Let us continue.
Yeah, let's continue slapping those cheeks.
Yeah.
Well, if that's what we're doing in the tavern, maybe I'll stay outside.
I'm not slapping any cheeks.
Who's this guard? Is this a guard over here?
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
warrior?
Are you gonna slap his cheeks?
No. No one's slapping anybody. I'm gonna
Okay.
go see if this guard wants to train.
Wants to train?
Yeah.
I train, but no one wants to train with me.
Yeah, it's just like look like you know how to handle that weapon. Care for a little bit of exercise?
Kind of looks at you awkwardly for a little bit, but then you're just like,
You better be ready for what I'm bringing.
Ah!
Oh shit.
and then goes into like combat stance, and then just starts sparring.
Yes. This is
Little halfling, like waist height, basically.
Oh,
like,
it's a halfling. Oh,
yeah.
brilliant.
I'm bringing. Oh, fucking hell.
Giant guy taking on the smallest guard.
Not
Are these
picking
like
on,
little
offering an
shacks?
opportunity for I want to see
No,
what you
so-
can do.
These are like the watchtowers, basically. Like there wasn't really good way to actually show them
okay.
from top down, but yeah, they're watchtowers that can see over the wall.
I want to sit here and I want to watch these two. I want to cheer them on.
I am going to infuse the shield that Dante is lending me with enhanced defense while I watch them.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're drawing
sit
quite a
troubled.
crowd.
Yeah.
What's your name?
What'd you say, Nick?
I sit troubled outside by myself.
I'm sitting next
Everybody
to you.
else does their thing. You're imbuing your shield.
I
I'm
thought
out
they
here.
were. I thought they were fighting in the clearing in front of us. No.
They're up here. We're up here.
Oh, you moved. Oh, okay.
I went to go seek
Yeah.
out
I'm
a
just
guard.
still sitting out near the bar.
Gotcha.
Rub shoulders with some warriors. Okay.
Go fight.
All right.
Is it good? Is it a good fight?
It is you're gonna have to roll some attack rolls here.
Yeah, show them how to use a real sword.
Okay. We'll roll a couple. Get the measure of this person. Yeah.
Yeah, so you are just clubbing the shit out of this halfling.
God, go easy on them, Jesus.
I'm definitely gonna after I get the measure of her, I'm just gonna like not go all out.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah,
this is
it's like-
exercise. This is not combat.
After the first couple hits, they kind of back off.
Halflings.
Yeah. First couple hits, they kind of back off and are like, you know, like when you have like that one kid at school who, like, you try and play fight with, but they take it more seriously than everybody else, and they actually start hitting. And then no one wants to play with
Well,
them.
that's Koros.
Yeah.
No,
and then
that's
one
not
wants to play with
Koros.
them.
That's not Koros at all. He's got great
Yeah,
Control.
don't kill their only guard here now.
I just trying to socialize.
Yeah.
You're just play fighting aggressively.
But basically, yeah. So
like
after
trading.
the first couple of hits, she kind of backs off. He's like,
It's like, I can see why that you gave them such a fight last night.
Well, you held yourself well. Nora will
like
be
the fight.
safe.
The fight
with
was
you
like
on
2
watch.
hits. Yeah.
But you still stand.
That's the important part.
I'll just like hold out my hand to shake, and this is now awkward. I know there's like don't judge a book by its cover, but I totally didn't even see how small she was. All right.
Hey, Goros, how about you fight someone around your same skill set?
What, me?
Me, you fools!
You
Alex,
ready
like,
to train
standing
now? This won't be a
Is it
slap fight.
like, fight me? Damn it!
I mean, God damn it! All I use is a damn bow. I want to get better in my short sword.
Oh, are you sincere right now? I would be happy to train you.
I'm very sincere. I suck donkey smell at short swords.
Okay, I'll take out one of my hand axes so I have a weapon of comparable size to start with.
So while you two face
wander
off,
over.
I'm gonna touch my focus and be like, Dante, heads up. Alex has just challenged Koros for fun, and just take my finger off.
As you like say that, you see me kind of like wandering over. What? It's for fun. Okay. I kind of wander over. I'll tend to just watch.
Would you like to place bets with me?
Oh,
See, I didn't get to play that part of the game last time. I bet you 1 copper that Koros wins.
I will take that bet. In
Come now,
the
friends.
spirit
Is there
of
any winners in
allowing
training?
you to bet.
No.
Can't say I have much stomach for violence anymore today, though. Hopefully neither of them get hurt.
And then I just pull out my short sword and quickly do a quick slash at Koros. I don't know why. Stop sneak. Oh wait, how do I do
There's
that?
like
Right
that's
there.
just damage. It's like no accuracy.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. All right. I'll
16. All right.
actually. Yeah, I was lowballing last time. I'm a goddamn +7. Whoop-ah!
Right. Hold on, give me a second. Let me turn you up here. There you go.
As Alex is beat back by the flat of the blade.
Ugh, and I kind of stumble back.
Yeah.
Is that all you got? Come on, hit me some more.
I'm waiting for you to get your guard back up.
And then
You'll have to parry this next one.
Okay, I prepare my defense. Doesn't hit me. I dodge it.
Nice work.
And then I pull up my dagger and make a low blow.
Whoa. I'm able to avoid that, at least. Well, I suppose that is in your nature. And then I'm going to try to like hook the dagger out of your hand with my own hand axe and toss it into the snow.
And then I decide that I'm going to take my short sword and against, I guess, the blade, with the flat end of the blade, I push you.
Nice.
Can I do that?
Well, a shove is a strength action, but
Okay.
I guess.
Okay, and then I take another swipe at you with my short sword.
Oh, that's a really good attack. Well struck, Alex.
The fade out of the push there.
You've gotten past my guard.
Yes. And did you fall, or are you still standing?
It'll take more than that.
Can I just kick your shins? Just start kicking your shins. No one's expecting for the shin kick.
What? How much strength do you have?
If you want to go for
Because if you have less than 10, it just does 1 damage.
I
You'll
have
be like
13.
jumping into a a tree trunk, basically.
I just ruined my own feet.
Yeah, just stub your toe on my green.
You see me win?
They say you use your agility well, but I wouldn't lean into such a tactic as tripping one such as myself.
You bested me this time.
I'll call it a draw. You did well. We could try again tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow, and I should.
You're stronger than you give yourself credit for in the sword.
Yeah. I guess I just wish I was a little bit more quicker and stronger.
We'll see to that.
I guess I'm better in the shadows than I am up front.
Well, you are certainly better in the shadows than I am.
True that.
We all have our skills.
And then I hold up my hand to shake Chorus's hand.
I will gladly accept it and shake your hand.
And then I shank him.
I was gonna say.
You had another dagger all this time.
Always have a secret one no one knows about.
Croaking Alex, secret dagger.
Like, I wouldn't shake his hand. Not at all.
Naive Koros will shake anybody's hand.
Yeah, You're such a puppy.
Yeah. And don't you forget it.
And then all the people that came out to watch start heading back to where they were.
Like, whatever, lame. The only winner here is me. Because I didn't die.
Yeah. I live to fight another day.
Yeah.
I give Zelima a copper. I think you won.
I technically didn't lose.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody won. And I'm gonna also just leave my copper in the middle. Just be like, no.
Copper for the
I look around for a kid. Are there any children watching the fight?
Yeah, I was like, why are you looking for children?
Hold on, you'll figure it out.
They're basically like this little kid had run outside to watch.
I go like, sup to the kid, and then I show him the coins, and I just kind of chuck them into the snow. You know.
And then the kid looks really excited, runs over and grabs them, and runs back into the tavern.
Wait, what is the kid doing in the tavern?
Well, it's like they serve more than just beer there. Like, it's food and all that kind of stuff, right? So,
right. Okay.
The Crown's only restaurant.
Yeah.
I would like to start tinkering with Zod.
okay.
I want to see if I can add a secondary attack to his program system.
Okay, is that with the scrapper gun?
No. I feel like I would need a workshop for that because I'd have to take it apart, figure out how it works, and then put it back together. No. I just want to see if like claw or scratch, like claw attack or like a bite attack or something. Or even like a grapple.
Alright, I would say do like a tinker check there.
Which is proficiency plus intelligence. Right?
So,
Yes, tinker is my intelligence.
Yep.
Okay. Ball. Well, fuck.
You are unsuccessful.
Oh my god. He actually got stupider.
Yeah.
Oh look, control, delete, no, undo.
I almost accidentally erased Force Friend Empowered
Yeah.
from his system.
Hey, are you trying
Oops.
to make Zod just like your brother? Because it's working.
I didn't hear
No.
that. I did not hear that.
Man, we can get him struck by lightning and call him Zodi 5. No?
What?
Short Circuit? No? Old reference?
Oh
Old movie?
yeah. Static
Alright.
shock.
Yeah, he gets struck by, it was like a war robot from like, it was like a 90s movie called Short Circuit. And this like animatronic war robot gets struck by lightning and comes alive. His
What
name
in
is
the
Johnny
90s?
5. Yeah, I know.
Brilliant.
It was all fucking wild ride in the 90s. Anyway.
I don't know. I only experienced half of it.
Fair? I thought you guys were joking.
I'm 95.
Yeah, I guess I was born in '89.
The good times.
So,
Man, you're a year older than me. God damn it.
Yeah.
Me?
And I am older
Obviously.
still.
No, Dante's
How wise I am?
very wise.
Right?
So
34
wise.
years. Anyway, sorry for derailing.
Okay. Well, since that failed, I'm just gonna pat Zod on the head and be like, "Another time, bud." And I am going to go inside and get a drink and just think.
So,
about
as you're on your way inside, I like stop you. I'm like, Zedlam, are we going to be in town for a day or two? Is that what you said?
Well, I believe the point was to, rest, gather our supplies, and then head out. And seeing as we've spent, half the day between shopping and sparring and interrogating, and she kind of looks off to the ground, like eyes are a little wide, like she's just trailing off in thought.
Ooh.
It's not to worry. I was just wondering if I might step away from the village and ask if there's some sort of shrine or something. I really need to pray. Everything has been a lot for me lately. I understand the justifications of all of what we do, but at my basis, I am a cleric of peace. So much of what we do these days tramples on all the edicts that I've come to know, and I need to refine myself. I hope that we can stay for at least another day, perhaps, or at least until
Yeah.
tomorrow.
If that's what you need, we'll stay for as long as you need us to before.
Dante, if you need a
It's
companion,
okay.
I'd be happy to join you. I share your thoughts to a degree, and we shouldn't wander alone.
Would be welcome. Yes, thank you. I mean to inquire of one of the guards here. Perhaps there is a sacred spot. They have something spiritual. I doubt they have anything to Eldath herself. It's more of a Banuk goddess, but perhaps. And if you'd like to accompany me, Koros, I'd appreciate that, yeah.
Yeah. Hate to have you stumble into some more Karja around the outskirts, and I'm curious, to be honest.
Hopefully we've scared them off for at least a time. But you never know.
I give you a sad smile later. It's only the inevitable.
Sorry, what's the last thing you said?
They'll be back.
They'll be back.
Oh, yes, well, obviously.
It's the inevitable. They will be back. But you guys, and she kind of gives you a nod, like, yeah, just do what you do. What you
Thank
gotta
you. I appreciate that. I will look to the nearest guard and inquire. Actually, was the leader person still around?
Yeah.
Marquise
she's over in this building.
I'll go bug her. She probably knows.
All right.
I will knock on her door.
Touch me before you leave. I'll be here.
Ah, yes. I'm going to quickly inquire about places. We can roleplay this or otherwise. I'm really going to be like, hey, yeah, this, that.
All right, so you knock on the door.
Mm.
Okay, and then you just hear a voice like,
Okay. Yes, please come in.
Yes. It's Dante from the Expeditionary Force. Saved the town last night. Sure you recall.
Well, have you come to assist us with our investigation, or have you come for other information?
Actually, this is a personal endeavors. I actually just a quick question about the town and the area. Is there perhaps a shrine or a temple nearby? I'm a priest of Eldath, and I was hoping to find a good place to meditate and pray after everything that's happened.
That's a good question. We don't have many religious buildings in this area, but if you're looking for someplace calm, I do tend to find myself walking along the river across our bridge to the north. But Mother's Watch does have more religious buildings if you were to travel there. But if you just need a
We're
place
in
to
Mother's.
relax, and we're currently in Mother's Crown, and Mother's Watch is to the south of us.
Okay. And they're
That-
more.
On our way to Mother's Heart.
And you're certain that they would have a more spiritual area for me to commune with my God then?
I can actually show you a map. We do have a map of the area. Perhaps that will assist.
just give me a second
yes.
to actually find this damn thing.
All right, sounds good. We're in Mother's Watch?
Crown. We're in Mother's Crown.
Okay, that's what I thought, because it's not on here though, so I got very confused.
Yeah, it's up to the north east.
Okay. All right. Okay, yeah, I remember the bigger map. Okay. Very good, thank you. I appreciate that. I will content myself for now.
Both Mother's Cradle and Mother's Watch are much larger than what we are here. They would probably offer you the services that you're looking for.
I appreciate that then. I will content myself with simply enjoying the natural serene of your town. And I will bother you no longer. Thank you.
Good. And she nods as you leave and continues her investigation.
All right. I leave. As sullen as I came. Well, of course, it doesn't seem like there's any particular area of spiritual interest for this town. Perhaps just a walk around the outskirts. Calm the nerves. Seems
I've always found
have
that
to wait.
climbing mountains did a lot for my nerves. Being close to the sky
Well,
and all that.
it has been some time since I've had a good mountain climb. I'm in. The fresh air always does the mind good.
That's right.
All right. Shirtless, Koros and I climb the mountain. Like
Oh my
men.
God.
Leave the breastplate here.
Rip our
Sister,
fucking
we'll
shirt.
be back with nerves of steel. Don't go anywhere.
I'm going for a hike. Be back before nightfall.
Yes. Best of luck with your tinkering.
I think I'm done for the day. And I'll give you the nod and head inside of
All right. Shall we start here, Koros?
that.
Oh, we don't want to
Isn't
tire
that just
ourselves out
the
before we found a real one.
Yeah, fair.
And if we were to slip, no, it would be very embarrassing if that were to happen
It'd be funny.
here.
Don't worry. I'm gonna bless us when we're ready.
May our footfalls and handhelds be sure as the thunder in our hearts.
Yes. Actually, maybe we don't have to go so hard. Just do a nice light climb. We don't have to Tom Cruise this or anything. I mean, we can, obviously.
Oh, we'll find a nice cliff.
But yeah, it doesn't have to be anything too intense. I was hoping to, find some sort of shrine or what have you. But we will wait to the south end.
I don't know much about shrines, but it seems like when these gods want to speak with you, they do it of their own volition.
That is very wise, my friend, and perhaps something I should consider more. Us mortals dwelling on what gods may and may not do could drive a man insane.
It's been driving me insane.
Have you found out anything more about your, I don't want to say affliction, but powers?
Feels like an affliction sometimes. I haven't
I don't.
heard the voice since that bloodlust many days ago. It's been quiet.
That's good.
I'd like to
Is
think
there
I
like a
have it a
nice?
bit under more control, but I haven't lost myself in anything recently, so that's good. The meditating helped, I think. Thank you for that suggestion.
Yes, well, clearing one's thoughts, finding oneself can't be underestimated. The value of that is, well, huge.
Yes.
I don't know
Like
what the surrounding area is like here, John. Sorry, but
because this
we don't
is
have
the battlefield where we fought last session, like where we're headed into. Like this was where we.
to.
This might be good enough.
Yeah, I just mean we could probably head off map air quotes theater of mind.
Yeah, just
Oh.
take an imaginary 6-hour hike and return.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is I guess I just really don't want to lose control of who I am because of whatever this is. If it's an ally, that's great. I will not be its slave though. I didn't like when I lost control before. But maybe
And you
that's
didn't
just a first impression.
quite possibly. Will you feel the embrace of this presence during the last battle?
No, actually, I had some of the power, but it was no, I didn't. But I guess this is more for you as well. I don't want to hog this entire. Less about me and more about you. I'm feeling pretty good right now, actually.
Honestly, I'm not sure how to feel these days. My edicts as a peace cleric are to defend life and bring peace and harmony to that around me. And I've been able to stretch the edicts of that in my mind for some time. I don't know if I ever told you that I was part of the interrogation team before I joined you.
No. So
It's
scenes like that with the captain played out fairly often in your experience.
it's not unfamiliar to me now. Even the level of torture, not as extreme as some things I've seen. It brought me back to a place that I didn't want to be, and I begged the prince, he's the leader of the rebels, right, to remove me from that, regardless of how helpful my clerical powers are. I need to get out of there. Coming here, working with you all, I was able to put it in the back of my mind that I have yet to truly be a police cleric, and somehow I still have my powers from Eldad. I feel conflicted, my friend. I don't know what to do next. I feel as
Yes.
though I go down this path continuously and I will lose these powers, and then what use am I to anyone? I feel like I'm walking a fine line. I'm not sure what to do, and I was hoping to reach out to my goddess.
For direction.
It's a scary thing, thinking that maybe one of these battles we fight, I could lose my powers, not following the edicts that brought them to me.
Well, I guess there's peace on the small scale with those around you, but there's also peace on the grand scale with society at large. I feel like that can only be obtained through, and well, obtained and protected if the people and the strongest in power are just and kind and hold those ideals. But
And
that is not the case in this world right now, and I feel like there will be bloodshed to make that happen. But that scene that played out with torture, I don't see that as the path either.
regardless, Zellum had her own aims, and she killed the man. Trust me, I've seen far, far worse. And I've been party to far worse. And that's just, it brought me back to my conflict, my internal struggle, my friend. You're right. I know you're right. Fighting now will bring peace later. And only the strong can stand up to the evil. And I'd like to think that's us. But it might not be me. Not if Eldath chooses not to. The weapon that I am is only bound through her fate.
As you guys are having this conversation, you notice that the wind has completely died down. There's no birds chirping. There's no motion anywhere. Like, it's dead quiet, like eerily quiet.
It's weird.
What's weird?
Usually some sort of birds or something. Hiking.
Oh.
Definitely.
Is it the... That's strange. My -3 wisdom would never have noticed that.
It's definitely strange. I heard birds as we were walking up the mountain, and now nothing.
You think there are enemies
Not
about?
even
Something that scared them off? Like, cleared the blade out of the scabbard just like a little bit?
I don't think so. Good view of the land, surrounding area. The light is good. Downwind from anyone approaching.
Well, perhaps
I'm
this
not
is
sure
the
what to
peace
make of
and
it.
quiet you needed for your meditations, then.
Yes. Perhaps we should rest here a while. Clear the thoughts.
I'll stand watch.
I will try and meditate and pray.
Okay, so you're just gonna pray to your goddess.
Yeah. I'll reach it out for guidance. Let me know if I'm doing this right. If justified another attack on the Sun King. If I can continue to be your warrior.
All right, so, in your experience speaking to Eldath, she's always been very quiet, never actually spoken back to you. It's been more feelings and inklings and the powers that flow through you.
Yeah, okay.
So as you close your eyes to pray, you just envision her symbol, like it's just like a still pond, like not a ripple, not a wave. And as you think about whether or not the path through Eldath is the one that is for you if you're going to continue on this path. It's like a drop falls in the middle of that still motionless pond, and you see a ripple kind of turn into a wave, and suddenly more drops, and an entire waterfall starts falling into this pond. And then you kind of snap out of it. What was originally peaceful, windless, you start feeling a breeze, you start hearing the birds chirping again, and you still feel that connection to Eldath, but it feels different somehow. It's changed. It's not violent, but more forceful. And you feel like Eldath has answered your prayers and is going to guide you in a slightly different direction. Uphold the peace, but not necessarily in a peaceful manner. And you're now a Twilight Cleric.
Oh, damn. That's awesome. I breathe deep with this new understanding from Eldath. I will be your Templar, your Crusader, and defender of justice. I understand. Kind of breathe in deep and like open my eyes, look up at Koros. Still standing guard?
Yep.
Koros, my friend. Eldath. She answered me. I kind of stand straight up
Really?
from my cross-leg position, a little more spry than you've seen me all day. I don't understand it, but she spoke to me. She told me that we are just. That not only shall I continue down this path, but that I should hold new powers for her and engage as a sword. What kind of weapons you got on you?
Me?
Yeah.
I have a great sword, pair of hand axes, pair of javelins.
You got like martial weapons on you, like a battle axe, longsword,
Great sword.
rapier. May I? Kind of like look at your greatsword. I don't really understand, but may I?
Sure. I like hold the pommel out to you. I was like confused. Like, you seem
I
so
only have
great.
10 strength.
Wait.
I'm not like great with it, but I grab it, and you see me like move into a high guard stance, and then like quickly like spin parry into like another like perfect martial stance.
Oh.
And then like I swing back around doing like a third parry move, pirouette into like another high guard stance. Is this feels right?
Your god granted you that?
I don't understand. I know this weapon. I know all weapons. I've not trained with weapons before, but
Well,
Eldath.
we will soon.
I kind of like drop the great sword into like a low guard, like I'm holding it poorly when I'm not like fighting with it. I'm like, oh Jesus! Kind of like give it back to you. I don't understand what this is, but it has revitalized my spirit, my friend. This is a good hike. This is a good lad.
I must say that brings me some comfort as well. To know that something about what we're doing is right, even by a peace god standards. That's something right there.
Yes.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, Dante.
I appreciate that. Thank you. This is good. We should continue our walk.
Yeah, let's return home before nightfall, or return to town.
Yeah, we'll continue our route. No need to cut it short. I'm in higher spirits now.
Yeah. Now you're just like heaving yourself up the mountainsides.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got martial weapon and heavy armor ability with the swap with subclass.
Oh, that's badass.
I
Your
got
muscles just like poof out a bit. Like...
no, they're all pretty much the same. Same musculature. I might have to use rapier weapon or dex weapons.
It's just like the training
But-
aspect, the knowledge.
But yeah, I have martial skill now. But
For a sec,
yeah,
for a second there, I thought you said you had to rape somebody.
nope,
There's our Alex.
not that, not at all, never that.
Silence for hours, and then that comes through the Doritos. Unbelievable.
Alex,
What is
what are you
happening?
doing?
What is happening back there?
Nothing.
How many drinks have you had? Save some for me.
Drinks. It's drinks. So obviously not that many. If I can correct you.
Well.
Hurry back before I drink them all.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can take the rest of the day. I don't know what you're up to as far as that. Walk the trails.
Meanwhile, in Mother's cradle. Crown. Cradle? One of those two.
Crown. Mother's crown.
Yeah, that
All
was
right.
awesome.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So yeah, Dante gets a whole new set of spells and a bunch of new features, and yeah.
It's not too many. It's three. Three of my nice features swapped. I don't get my bond anymore. I get this crazy Twilight Sanctuary.
I do have Warding Bond.
The Twilight Clerics
I
are
have-
cool.
I got Brandishing Smite and Warding Bond with level 5.
Nice. Yeah, Warding Bond
And-
was something I can get now, but I lost as a feature spell. Now I'm a Twilight Crusader of Eldath.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Hit something with a sword.
Yeah.
Gotta find a sword.
Back to the store.
I don't even think the store has swords.
That's okay. It'll come.
Right.
We'll figure it out. It can be anything.
We just beat back, like on our way back. Let's just like sift through the battlefield a bit and see if there's any of the dead guards who dropped a sword. There were so many.
Is the battlefield still littered? I would sit on the way back, but anyway, yeah. I don't know what the rest of the party's up to.
Yeah. Not how go the fun here.
Yeah.
Yeah, just let's just drop back to the others, and John, if you just want to like let us walk in when we make it back.
Yeah, of course. Yes. 2 hours later, and you guys walk back in, and yeah, y'all are back, and
Brilliant. Just in time for the campfires and the drinking and the parties. Excellent.
Perfect.
What's
yeah.
Alec?
getting drunk.
Be doing. I ain't ready to go on any spiritual journeys just yet.
Just a journey with spirits, am I right?
Just a journey with me. And
No
my
spirits?
beer.
Yes, spirits.
Indeed, mine feels renewed. Barkeep, I'll have a drink. Whatever
Yes.
chorus is happening.
To renewed vigor.
Well,
Dante
get
and
in
Carlos
here,
are
you
much better
fools!
spirits.
We pull up a chair.
I'm not a girl, by the way.
Fair. Wait, did I say that?
Yeah, you
Forgot.
said, I bet the girls are in better spirits.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that.
Rude.
I thought I said that we're in
He's a
better
rogue, I
spirits.
understand.
Yeah, either way. I didn't. Yeah. Miscommunication. That's my mistake. We're in better spirits now. I pull up a beer.
Look,
Whatever.
I know
Give me the beer.
I'm beautiful and I'm cute, but Jeez Louise.
Pretty sure I said. Anyway, doesn't matter. I know.
Well, I
I
don't think
busted
we've
your
gotten a chance to
balls.
truly toast our victory and the saving of this town last night. That was a momentous victory. Great
Heary,
achievement.
heary. I raised
Indeed.
my beer to that, or my mead. Is it mead? Mead.
In a tankard,
Ah, yes.
hopefully.
I'll get some as well.
To the Argent Crusade. Wait. Argent
Yes.
Sunset. Whoops.
The Argent
Crusade on the mind.
Sunset. The Argent Sunset's crusade on injustice.
Indeed. Here, here.
Yes.
Around for everyone. These two guys. Get them a drink. On me.
Well, I think one of them is the child you gave the copper coins to.
Yeah. What's wrong with
Deep.
you?
It's fine.
Everyone starts sometime. It's cleaner than the water.
I bet I can out chug you, Koros. You may be good at swords, but you're probably not as good as drinking.
Ah, a challenge. Yes, let's.
Yes, let's challenge.
A challenge. Let's
Barkeep,
see how
you're
strong in constitution you really are.
Barkeep, your strongest drink.
As they're talking about their drinking conversation, I'm going to lean into Dante and I'm going to say, "Are you feeling a little bit better?"
Yes, quite so. That was a revealing walk.
I'm very glad to hear.
Yeah, yes, thank you. I was able to commune with Eldath, and she assured me that we are on the right course. But if you excuse me, I'm going to get in on this. I go to the barkeep as she's coming. I'm like a third drink.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so-
Another. Sister,
Another.
join us.
When in Rome.
Suzanne doesn't. I guess she drinks wine. So no.
Last one to pass
Suzelle's
out
gonna
carries the other three home.
Suzelle's gonna ask for.
Ask for
Suzelle
what?
wants something a little stronger. She's asking for a bourbon.
All right.
Wow.
And she's gonna sip that while y'all chug your mead.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's get shit faced.
Let's not.
As the old ones used to say.
I highly doubt that's what the old ones would say.
What did they say?
Let's
on the edge
get
of my
shit faced.
Yeah. Cheers.
I shall amend the tales to incorporate this new truth.
That's my con save for
Lord.
drinking. It's
Oh, no.
not
Oh,
great.
God.
I drank a
It's
lot.
not. Yes.
I drank a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Alex is carrying us home.
Oh. Can't outdrink me. I told you. I do a
He
little
lives in
dance.
these places.
I live and breed in these places.
And with that, Suzelle's just gonna finish her drink and push back from the table. Be like, "Yeah, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna. I don't want to see you
Keep
breed."
I don't want to see you breed. Oh, is that what you said?
Breathe.
That is Oh, I heard I live and breed, and that's why she was like, "I
That's
am
what I
not
heard.
staying to watch you breed at this place."
Like, it tracks.
Breathe.
No,
It totally tracks.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say, Alex, is if you come near me, I'm going to castrate you.
I don't listen, doll. You're cute and all, but you're not my type. So don't flatter
Excellent, 'cause
yourself
you
too
are
much.
not mine either.
I just like lift my head up from the table. You're damn right, and then drop back down to the table.
Yeah. First one to fall pays for the tab.
The
Not
job
really
is
like
mine.
What is-
play
What's the
there,
tab at?
but
I don't know. Whatever we've been drinking. Your bougie ass bourbons.
I only had one bourbon.
One
I
too
only had one
many.
drink. Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel well. I'll cover it. Just I get up from the table as I'm like,
and I slide like 10 gold along the table.
10 gold?
I'm
No, that's too much.
Hold on.
Too
Good.
much. Here, I'll
The
add
bartender's
this
eyes
gold
just
too.
like turn into dollar signs.
Outside. In the tree.
Ooh. Barkeep, is
Alright.
there any place where we could sleep? My two friends here have seemed to
We have a room.
Then you guys see like a blue flash of fire as I cure myself.
Oh god.
Hey, cheating!
No, it's fine. Oh God, be blessed.
It's
Oh,
cheating.
good idea. I could do that too.
No, it's cheating, you fools!
Is it cheating if I have to sing a song while drunk to do it?
Yes.
No, but now you actually have to sing a song.
Oh, not IRL.
Aw, come on.
All right. As much as I want to continue this, I do have to get going here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
say
you
it
can
so.
call her here your night of drunken festivities, and
Yeah, leave it on a good note.
Yeah.
yeah, we end the session with Dante switching his domain and you guys getting shittered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Nora make really good whiskey.
it's mead.
I mean, I could have sworn there was whiskey in that mead.
No, it's just
There had
really
to
good
have
mead.
been. It is really good. We'll be back for more.
For more! For the Nora!
The
And then I
Nora
leave.
and their mead.
For the Nora. Did you just jump out a window? She's like, for the Nora!
she's
Dives headfirst out the window.
He's not as sober as he lets on. That was clearly a window.
I knew what I was
after,
doing.
After I vomit outside, you guys see me like kind of stand up, like kind of groggly eyed, and then I'll cast Lesser Restoration on myself.
Ooh. Ooh, we could see today's breakfast. Delicious.
Ugh,
Oh,
I
a
can't
good
say I'll
idea.
be doing that again anytime soon.
Hey
just
man,
after
that's
the big battles, Dante. Just after the big battles.
yeah. You gotta fight for your honor next time. I won 1-0 for both of you. Ah!
Well,
This is not
next
the
time
end
we'll-
of that story. Oh.
Well, we all vomit everywhere.
I would
The
use my powers to cure you, but I think there's lessons to be learned.
Oh man, you think this
As I
is bad?
stand up, all sober.
This isn't
It'll
even
be
that
fine.
bad.
I'll be fine in the morning. I'll sleep it off. I always do.
Susanna,
Yeah.
I give you a proper bow.
Yes?
It's enjoy your evening. I don't know where we're staying with you. I guess we're going to stay. I'll go back to my
here.
yeah. my
We're all
shack.
staying here.
Oh,
I
and then
just-
I jump back in the window.
yeah, like you jump out this window and then you jump in this one.
Yeah. Nice.
I will leave 50 gold at the bar for the window that she broke. That he broke.
So much money.
Who said I broke
You
any
broke
windows?
two windows.
I
You
just jumped out of the.
two windows head first.
Yeah, they were open.
You paid that
Were
man
they?
5 years of salary.
As we were drinking,
Yeah, man, it was getting
Bro,
warm. I opened the window.
making this bundle.
No windows were broken in the making of this.
If I did it, the
That should
window
be a
would have been
roll.
broken, but it wasn't me.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a slippy, slinkery me.
In fact, the window might be in better
Alright, well-
condition than it was before.
Don't even remember
He fixed the
making
latch to make sure it didn't squeak.
All
well,
right,
if the
guys.
windows aren't broken, then I won't leave any money. But if the windows are broken, then I'm leaving money.
No windows were broken. Should I
They're making it
roll
this
a
harder.
acrobatics check?
Yeah, roll 2.
Roll for broken glass.
This is
Yeah,
this
roll
is
for
for the
broken glass.
this is for the first one,
Hey!
and this is for the second one.
Oh my
Nay.
god! You swished the window.
I didn't even break no glass. That was quick.
Oh
Good
my
rolls.
goodness. Oh, Alex, how'd you get in here?
I'm good like that.
Did you have a good pee out in the snow?
Yeah. Hell yeah! I wrote my name.
Ah, excellent.
Excellent. Time to sleep. Who's cuddling? Let's spoon.
I'll be in the pile of pillowcases.
I know, like there's one bed. I'm taking it.
I'm coming with you, Dante. Push
Alright,
over.
yeah. Yep. Snuggle bed.
You want to be the little spoon?
Suzelle will unroll her pack
Whatever
and
you-
sleep in the corner.
Oh, that's smart. I have more pillowcases if you'd like to sell them. There are many here. I need not hog them all.
What, you want to have a sleepover like when we were kids?
Ooh.
Oh, sure. We could string
That's-
them up
that-
and light fires.
Are you gonna
What
have
about
a
that?
fort?
As long as
We-
you're not
we used-
talking much. Lesser restoration to clear my headache. Please.
I cast the light
Alright.
spell, the cantrip. Like,
Ah,
yeah, look.
Cora!
We're
Oh,
we're hiding underneath the
not
pillowcases and we're just
see this
laughing.
game. I can make a radiant fire that would seal your eyeballs. Just put that away.
You're gonna make it rain
Joke's
eyeballs?
on you. We're resistant to radiant damage.
Yeah,
That's right.
I make a shadow puppets of like birds.
You know, you may be
I'm-
resistant to those little radiation beams, but I don't
Radiant?
think radiant beams. But is the hotel radiant beam free?
He's not gonna throw a bead. He wants to throw. We're throwing light out, and Dante wants to make it rain eyeballs.
You
I'm
tell
just,
him,
like,
Alex. Now,
I'm
come be the
maintaining
big
direct eye contact with Dante as I
Oh
make
my
the
God,
shadow
guys.
puppets.
How long does enlarge last?
I think it's either a minute, 10 minutes, or an hour, but too long.
Oh, that's. I was gonna say because I could just make that bed a lot bigger. We could all sleep in it, but never mind. It's not gonna last long enough.
It's self-improvement.
And then I pass out.
I pull Alex over as the bigger spoon to get away from the light spell of Koros, and I pass out. too.
Koros and I are making hand puppets in the light of different machines, and then Koros, as he's making a hand puppet, just falls face first into the wall, like snoring.
Yeah, like the cheek is like tugged up.
Yeah, and you're like slowly like leaning forward. You know, your butt's in the air because you're on your hands and knees. Now you're just like going forward against the wall.
Just drooling.
Yes,
No.
drooling.
He's just like face rubbing all the way down the wall.
God, what a
You hear
sleepover.
Yeah, it's like totally dark. Everyone's like laying down. You hear me speaking. All hail the radiant twins. And I'm like passing out. Undefeated.
Undefeated.
All right, I gotta go. My headphones are dying.
All right, have a good night. We'll see you later.
Bye. Bye.
I'll see you in a week and a half.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Me too.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that was good.
That was fun.
Really
I
good
like
session
these
today, John.
kinds of sessions.
Yeah, that was fun. Lots of roleplay. Lots of story-driven stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of like just combat.
Yeah.
It's nice to have some character growth.
Hmm.
Yeah. Little bit of
Your
both.
change is going to work well for the gift I have planned for you.
Nice. Yeah, I been chatting with John about what to do with Dante, how to move forward, and his idea was to switch to a different subclass, which is pretty cool.
I would have been so sad if you had Dante leave.
Well, I was thinking about it because like it doesn't jive well with the group and his beliefs, but
I've been there.
we can make it work. We can
Yeah.
RP around that. Grow.
We'll grow his characters.
Character growth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like the Twilight subdomain doesn't necessarily make sense for Eldath, but we can make it work. Like,
Yeah, we'll fandangle the lines a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, like when you look at the people, like the deities for the Twilight one, it's like Helm, which is like the Watcher and the Guardian god, which is not too far off. Like peace and harmony.
Yeah, I mean,
Kind
I
of.
figure like, the reasoning of, needing to get violent to ensure peace can still work with that sort of thing, I guess. Because Eldath is like life and peace and nature, right? So
Yeah,
protect
like
life. It's not necessarily
mean-
the most peaceful way, but that's your goal is towards peace. So
you could be the
yeah,
UI.
I mean, in a classical sense, like that would be her realm, but I feel like we could flavor it a bit so that she has more of like a sentinel aspect to her harmoniousness. I'll get on board with that. And I mean, the Twilight Domain, it adds a bit of stuff to my kit, but mostly martial weapons.
yeah, lets you get into the action instead of hanging back and buffing people. Casting nothing
Actually, at level
but
6.
Your cantrip.
Yeah, my cantrip that I don't really even get to roll for, so it's really good. Technically and mechanically, it's like the best thing I can do, but get the
Mix it
quick
up for the fun of it.
Well, and that's just it's like, here's Toll the Dead again, and Toll the Dead again.
Yeah. Doesn't even have it doesn't even have a lot of like narrative flavor to it. So we'll mix it up. We'll make it fun. I'm looking at the things for the Twilight though. At level 6, I did not realize like that ability is ridiculous.
Which one do you get at level 6?
At level 6, I get Step of Night, and I can now draw mystical power of the night and rise into the air. As a bonus action in dim or light darkness, you can magically give yourself a flying speed equal to your walking speed for 1 minute.
Hey.
Hey, it's like my wings.
Yeah, right. I thought I came way later. I was like reading about the abilities. Pretty funny.
Yeah, Steps of Night. Yeah, that's like my wings. My wings are last for a minute and give me the flight speed same as my running speed.
Like mechanically as a group, I think the Peace Cleric might be the stronger. The Twilight Cleric just seems fun.
Yeah,
it's still
more of his individual.
Yeah. Although the Twilight Sanctuary is badass too. I make like a 30-foot sphere of like healing for you guys so you can fight it. Creates
That's no
cover and
joke
stuff.
too. Yeah, that ability is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have your spiritual weapon?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I still get my full cleric spell list. Like a really.
You just
The
don't
only
get the
thing that I
same
lost
previous
is my
as
paired
before.
bond. Yeah. The only thing that I used that I lost is the bonded.
The warning
bless.
bond.
Yeah. I don't get the stacked up bless anymore. But
That's okay. I get the free warding bond too. So I could always just do that.
But yeah, it's gonna be good. And good job. Yeah. I don't know what you want to do there. I didn't really give a lot of time to come up with anything. But that was fun.
Yeah. It was a good game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I gotta head off to bed. It's been a pleasure, everyone.
Have a good night. We'll see you next time.
Yeah,
Good
sounds
night,
good.
Argent comrades.
Have a good night.
The Argent sunset will rise again soon.
Yeah.
Hopefully at least once more before we meet.
Yeah.
With a minor hangover.
We're not meeting for like
Next month.
7 weeks.
July 22nd weekend. So if scheduling works out, we could fit 2 sessions or so in. So it's
Yeah, hopefully.
Got me intrigued.
Sounds
Can't
good.
wait for that. That's gonna be so
It's been a
freaking
pleasure.
fun.
Yeah,
It'll
it
be
is.
I know.
depending on where you guys are at. I'm hoping we can get 2 sessions in, because if you guys want to go to Mother's Heart, and I mean, we spent the entire session here in Mother's Crown, we're gonna have to get some movement going. But
Yeah.
because I don't want to like have us all get together and then just spend the entire session in town, right? Like
We're
it's
gonna
like-
go shopping.
Yeah, it's like a shopping session while we all like drove like 4 or 6 hours to get there. But
I'll have to play 2 sessions.
Yeah, we'll have to. Well, like whatever town we're shopping in. Whoops! Karja raid happened right now.
Bandit camp nearby. Let's go disperse it.
The fuck! They came in with the airship. That's crazy. Lined up
Yeah.
They tunneled in. Holy fuck, with Umberhawks. Bam! Whole city's under attack.
Oh my god!
Do it.
The Duergar came out of the mountain.
Oh,
Exactly.
We'll be fine.
That's the limit, John. Code tab. Fuck it up. When last time they rested outside of town, I killed the whole town. Go crazy with it.
You did murder the whole town while we were right outside.
Yeah.
Oopsie
Go nuts.
poopsie. Yeah, whatever happens, it'll be awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Be a good timer. All right, I'm passing out. Love you guys. Have a good night. Talk soon.
You too. Have a good night.
Bye.